Good afternoon, everybody. Pretty interesting trading day. Again, so I'm going to be doing this every day this week except for Friday. Market recap because our focus here is on news. And so we're going through the news and kind of the way that the action and the things that really moved the markets today. So I'm going to try and go through it as quickly as possible. And then if there are any comments in the live chat, then we will deal with those at the end. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, let's pull this up here. So we get our footprint chart. I love to see the footprint chart. At the end of the day, it's quite nice. Okay, so overnight news was dominated by sentiment surrounding China's actions with Hong Kong. Nothing really too significant, and it really didn't seem to affect the trading going into the open. In fact, we saw some of the strongest buying flow I think I have ever seen going into that open. They just were up and up and up and up and up and up and up. And then, of course, as soon as the market came out, they sold on the open. And then they kind of found some balance around the 3,000 area. So maybe some traders thinking that 3020 was too high and we came back 3010. Now, there was a few pieces of economic news. For instance, consumer sentiment numbers came in softer than expected at 86 versus the expected 88, but ultimately didn't have a whole lot of an impact on the market. Oh my gosh, that bird is like really pissed off back there, and I don't know what the deal is, but we're just going to ignore it. Anyways, it wasn't until later the market saw some selling around Larry Kudlow's comments that what China is doing is quote unquote very concerning. So there is very clear indications that the administration is now talking about the concerns surrounding China and Hong Kong and them implementing this law and violating the not sovereignty, but like two systems and all of that sort of stuff. So markets did see quite a bit of selling around that, and that was what took us down to the lows of the day down here. They really broke through and made some pretty good lows below that 3,000 level, but then recovered. And then later in the day, we had news coming across the wires suggesting that the administration was looking at sanctioning Chinese officials and that it might involve restrictions with the Treasury on the officials involved in creating this new law. So this had a significant impact on prices, and there was just a huge mad scramble going into the close. Looking here on the footprint chart, you can see here, well, there was that huge buying, but look at all of this volume down here at the bottom on the close. It was basically like everybody that had a position just took it off, man. And in fact, look at the cumulative delta. The end of the day pretty much was flat. I mean, 1,000, that's pretty much flat. So everybody that had positions on just completely took them off. And that kind of where we're at today. Now in the extended session starting back up, they are trending down. This could continue. I think that this news story has a pretty good chance of continuing. So see where it goes. Also want to do some community news, something I want to cover when I can, when there's stuff. So there's actually a couple of things that I think you guys would be interested to know. First of all, the small exchanges are going to be opening next week. There's a lot more data on their website, smallexchange.com. They have a bunch of products that I think you guys will find interesting. They have products for 10-year treasury yield, gold, oil, dollar index, stock. That's they have a small stock index, but it's not like S&P 500. Anyways, very, very small products. You're not risking a whole lot. And Phillips Capital is one of the clearing firms for them, and CQG is a data partner. So for those of you guys that have already have accounts with them, you might be able to get access. I don't know. Think more details to come. Anyways, also two other things. Peter Davies on the Futures IO forum confirmed basically that the next Jigsaw update will have charts in the standalone version, which is super exciting. I don't know how much longer that's going to be, but it sounds like it's getting close, but not imminent yet. Also, Bookmap is coming to Thinkorswim, which is going to be very interesting. Man, that could really change things up in the stock market place because not a whole lot of stock market traders are really looking at order flow type stuff. So I'm kind of excited to see how that goes through. Not a whole lot of details other than they have like documentation out there, and it appears that it will require an extra fee to be able to use it. All right, so that's all we got here. Pretty quiet. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll be doing this every day this week and seeing if see how it works out. It might not always be a thing. Winston, hi, my comp is still wonky. Hey, how are you? I was wondering where you were. I was like, oh, we after the holiday, we don't have a win. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. Now, I will, we should talk tomorrow maybe. But I want to get ready. I'm trying to keep these videos super short. So unless you have a question, I'll wait a little bit here. Want to go and get ready, go to the gym, maybe argue with people on the internet. That's always fun. I've been trolling around some of the Facebook groups. There's I think that any participation with other futures traders is really good, but I see a lot of things in Facebook groups that I really feel like they're just kind of leading people down the wrong direction. And I don't necessarily have all of the answers, but there are some things that I definitely know for sure don't work. And I just can't hold my tongue when I see that kind of crap. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. In the meantime, stay profitable, friends.